Hello, folks. Jeff Bezos here. Welcome to another episode of Fame Flame. It's not every day that you get to see a couple of tech titans trading friendly barbs, but today is one of those rare days. I recently had the privilege to be a part of a friendly roast with none other than Elon Musk. Now, many of you know Elon and I don't always see eye to eye on everything, especially when it comes to space, but we both share a deep passion for innovation and exploring the universe. So sit tight, fasten your seatbelts, and get ready for some laughs and maybe a few lessons about space exploration. Enjoy the ride, folks.
Well, if it isn't Jeff Bezos, Amazon's finest, and Blue Origin's, well, let's just call you Blue Origin's most enthusiastic customer. I must say, Jeff, you're the only person I know who takes that whole "your item is on its way" concept so personally. Honestly, I always admired how you revolutionized retail. You made it possible to order a toilet plunger at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday night and have it show up at your door by Wednesday morning. If that's not innovation, I don't know what is. But then you looked up at the sky and said, "Why stop at toilet plungers? I want to deliver people to space." Now, I admire your goal to establish a future where millions of people are living and working in space. But Jeff, you do realize space isn't like a prime delivery, right? You can't just ship people off to the moon with a "we're sorry, your delivery was left with a neighbor" note. And besides, your idea of going slow and steady might work for building a global retail empire. But in space, we don't have the luxury of 2-day shipping. We need to get there fast. The clock's ticking, Jeff. Earth isn't getting any younger. Now let's talk about self-driving cars. I've got to say, Amazon's Zoox is pretty cute, like a toaster on wheels. But I got to ask, what's with the obsession with going slow, Jeff? Is it a part of that tortoise and hare strategy? To be fair, Bezos, you did great with Amazon. I can't deny that. But when it comes to the future, whether it's on this planet or others, I think we might need something a bit more than add to cart and check out. Moving on to Blue Origin, Jeff. I must say, your persistence is impressive. You're just like that Energizer bunny, aren't you? Keep going and going and going and all the way up to low Earth orbit. Speaking of your recent space trip, I must admit it was a pretty exciting 11 minutes. I mean, most people can't even make a cup of noodles that fast. And here you are blasting off to the edge of space and back before the kettle even whistles. But let's not forget, Jeff, space is a bit further than where your cowboy hat flew off. There's no prime delivery to Mars, and it's going to take more than a hop, skip, and a giant leap to get us there. And then there's this whole space is a garden idea. Now, I'm all for sustainability, but last time I checked, space isn't full of fresh, organic veggies. If we don't bring our own soil, it's going to be a long, hungry trip. I mean, sure, we can plant a flag, but you can't really farm in vacuum. That's why at SpaceX, we're focusing on making life multiplanetary, not because it's easy, but because it's hard, and because I've already tried gardening, and it's not my thing. But hey, at the end of the day, we're both trying to push the boundaries of what's possible, even if our methods differ a bit. After all, a bit of friendly competition never hurt anyone. It's like that old saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend." Except in this case, our enemy is the vast, uncaring vacuum of space. So, let's make it a bit more friendly, shall we? On the topic of AI, Jeff, you've done a stellar job making Alexa a household name. She's always there, always listening, always ready to play Despacito on command. I mean, you've given a personality to AI. She's like a member of the family. Always eager to order more toilet paper and occasionally creepy. But as an AI enthusiast, I must say we need to focus more on the potential implications of AI. Not just how it can sing us a lullaby or order our groceries. We need to ensure it doesn't turn into a sci-fi horror movie. I don't know about you, but I'm not particularly excited about being chased around by an Alexa bot with a carving knife, screaming, "Here's your prime delivery." Now, onto renewable energy, Jeff. Amazon's commitment to be net zero carbon by 2040 is commendable. It's great to see other companies taking a step towards sustainable future. But we need more than just corporate responsibility. We need to innovate. And that's why we at Tesla are not just aiming for zero emissions, but creating the kind of tech that will allow us to sustain on other planets. Because let's face it, Mars doesn't have a lot of oil reserves, All just aside, Jeff, I appreciate the work you're doing. We may not see eye to eye on everything, but we share a vision of a future that's bigger than just us, a future that's sustainable, exciting, and quite literally out of this world. So here's to us, the dreamers, the innovators, the cosmic cowboys, pushing the boundaries one rocket at a time.
Woo. Well, I hope you had as much fun watching that as we did making it. Despite the ribbing and roasting, remember both Elon and I are working towards a future where space isn't just a destination for a privileged few, but a home for many. We might differ in our approach, but the goal remains the same: to push the boundaries of human potential, to innovate relentlessly, and to make the universe accessible to all. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more exciting content, and as always, keep reaching for the stars. This is Jeff Bezos signing off. Stay curious, stay inspired, and always keep exploring.